रामैहं भाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजता सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादा सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्वसे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते सप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं यत्प्रव्रजन्तमनपेतकृत्यं पायनो विरह कातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवो विनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्यानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् आध्यात्मदीप अतिथेर्षतां तमोऽन्धं संसारिणा करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं त्वं व्याससूनो उपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां तस्मादहं विगतविक्लव ईश्वरस्य सर्वात्मनामहि गृह्णामि यथा मनीषा नीचो जयो गुणविसर्ग अनुप्रविष्ट भूयेत हि पुमाननुवर्णितेन। Hare Krishna. So I welcome all of you for this session, our continuation of our Canto 1, Chapter 7, the first section, which is the most important section of the vision of Vaibhava. Right? So as I was telling that this is one of the most important section in this particular unit. Another important section is the prayers of Queen Kunti Maharani. So we'll try to spend good amount of time in this section so that it helps every one of us. So we were discussing last time, we had a very short class on the day of Snan Yatra, very auspicious Snan Yatra. So that day we had just around an hour of class where we began the chapter and we started seeing what did Vedvyas saw actually, right? So we began with verse number first and we saw some what is importance of spiritual culture. Prabhupada is writing in the purport. So we saw the what is meaning of spiritual culture, etc. And then we began discussing about Vyasa's vision. So Vyasa's vision is the entirety of everything he saw actually. So we need to understand this vision of Vedvyas to understand our predicament in this material world. So that's why we are discussing this section now. So today we'll try to complete this section. Let us see. So let us try to grasp as much as possible. And if you have any questions or comments or clarifications, we can discuss in between also. After some discussion, we will keep some time for discussion so that it is nicely. So last time we began with this. So I'm just sharing the screen after. So before beginning, can anyone say any particular reflection which you remember from the previous class? Anyone wants to share?
Prabhuji, we discussed
We
about
discussed in the last
understanding.
class.
Yeah, like understanding how the Maya works. Like Maya has three vrittis: Pradhan, Avidya, and Vidya. Like
Yes.
Pradhan, Adhishtan Maya, which is the material cause and which is real. Avidya is Adhishthatri Maya, which is unreal. And
Okay. Yes, and that has those 5 layers, isn't it? The 5 layers of ignorance which we saw. So we'll also just recapitulate that today also before going. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Very important point you said that Maya has 3 aspects: the Avidya, Vidya, and Pradhan. So that's what actually is the Maya. If we understand how Maya functions, then we can at least aspire that we will not get affected. At least we will detect what is Maya. And by mercy of Lord, we may not get affected by the Maya. So yes, Prabhu. Anyone else wants to share? Thank you. Okay. So we go to the PowerPoint. So we saw how Vedvas saw entire conclusion of entire Vedic scripture in his Samadhi. Saptame Sarva Shastratham Samadhav Vyasa Ekshat. So these 4 verses, first 2 verses are talking about Sambandha Gyan, isn't it? They are talking about Sambandha Gyan. So that's what I explained through one example of using our GPS, right? Or using our Google map, what is meaning of Sambandha and Abhideya and Prayojana, right? So Sambandha is what he saw first, right? Bhakti yogena manasi samyak pranahite amale apashyat purusham purnam mayam cha apashrayam. Means, what did first Vedvas saw? Vedvas saw purnam purusham apashyat. He saw Purna Purush. What do you mean by Purna Purush? So like someone saw Purna, full moon, means he saw moon along with all its colors. No? From waxing to waning, from Amavasya to Purnima. If full moon is seen, means all other lights are there within it. And full moon means along with his moonshine. Right? So Purnam Purusham Apashyat means he saw the Supreme Lord in full, Krishna. What did he saw? Along with that, Mayam means his external energy. So moon and moonshine is internal energy, Antaranga Shakti, and external energy or Bahiranga Shakti is Maya, which he saw behind, Prishtataha, Tad Apashrayam, means she was completely under control of the Supreme Lord. Right? So where did he saw? Manasi Apashyat, he saw in the mind. What kind of mind? Samyak pranahite amale, means completely pure and completely nischala, fixed mind, undisturbed mind. How did he got such mind? Bhakti yogena, by practice of bhakti and reaching to the stage of prema. So in prema, he was in prema bhakti stage by blessings of Narad Muni, and Vedvas saw this vision of the Supreme Lord and Maya. Right? So what further he saw? Yaya sammohito jiva atmanam trigunatmakam haropi manutenartham tatkrutam cha vipadyate. So he saw, not only he saw Maya, but behind the Maya he saw all the conditioned souls which are there in the material world. How they were there, how he saw them. Yaya sammohito jiva. So those jivas, they were sufficiently or fully bewildered. By whom? By Yaya, means by that woman or by that Maya. By that Maya, Yaya, sammohitaha means completely bewildered, jivas. So, why they are bewildered? Because Paropi Atmanam Trigunatmakam Manute. Means although these jivas are transcendental to three modes, they thought themselves as made up of three modes. Atmanam Trigunatmakam Manyate. Means खुद को त्रिगुण से बनाया हुआ समझा, माना, मनुते. So this is their bewilderment. So what happened by that? Tatkrutam chabhipadyate. Because of that misidentification, they have to experience the miseries. Tatkrutam abhipadyate and anartham cha abhipadyate. Tatkritam anartham means, tatkritam means because of that misidentification, ahankar was created. Trigunatmak ahankar, trigunatmak abhimana kritam, tatkritam. Here you can see, Siddhartha Swami is saying. And because of that, what happens? Anartham abhipadyate. Means he has to undergo, experience or suffer the consequences, the